Y'all, gobble, 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 gobble. Can you guess what that means? Welcome to Late Night Podcast with Bridget and Holly. I'm your host, Holly.
And I'm your host, Bridget.
And tonight we've got a special episode, and it's all about Thanksgiving. We're going to go over how Thanksgiving came to be about. We're going to go over some fun facts. And me and Bridget are going to share our favorite recipes and dishes that we love, love, love for Turkey Day. So,
That's right.
um, so before we get started, I just want to ask Bridget, are you ready? Are you prepared for Thanksgiving? Do you still have a lot to do?
I'm always prepared for Thanksgiving because I love to eat. So that's the reason we're doing this special bonus show for you guys. This wasn't planned. We just decided to do this for you guys so you could do that. But y'all make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so y'all can get more shows, great shows just like these, okay? But yeah, are you ready for Thanksgiving, Holly?
Oh, girl, my turkey's gonna be my downfall because it's I got a lot of people coming for Thanksgiving, and so I got to get me a nice size turkey, and I can't wait till the
Oh
last
yeah.
minute. I've done that before.
That's the way it is. Yep.
Yes, so I got to get me
How
a.
many pounds do you usually get?
I usually try and get like a 25-pound, 28-pound turkey.
Me
Mm,
too.
yes. Now, gotta ask,
Yeah.
what is your favorite brand of turkey that you buy?
Nothing but butterball.
Yes. Yes, it's got to be a butterball. Got to be. Now, don't get me
Gotta be a
wrong.
butterball.
I've had other turkeys, and they are good. But there's something about a damn butterball turkey that just is so damn juicy and just
Yep.
does not dry out. But do you
Nope.
bake your turkey or do you deep fry it?
Deep fried.
Oh, I don't know if I want to cook Thanksgiving. I might just give them the turkey and just truck it on up to your house because I want to deep fry turkey so bad. We talk about it
Yep.
every single year, but you gotta
Yep.
know how to do it. Or you could
Yeah. It's not hard. It's not hard. I'll tell you, my husband's the one that does it. And once you start to deep fry turkey, you'll never go back. Okay? Because let me explain to
really.
you what it does. You got to think when you stick it down in the grease, it crisps the outside. So you have this nice skin on it, but it keeps all that moisture in on the inside where you
Oh,
cut it and you'll just see moisture running down that turkey.
yes.
And it's
Oh,
so good. Now, originally, when we started deep frying the turkey, we would use it was actually an indoor turkey deep fryer. I can't remember the name
what?
of it. Yeah, they had an indoor. They have an indoor one, and the
Wow.
name of it's right on the tip of my tongue. If it comes to me, I'll let you know. But anyhow, it finally, after about 3 or 4 years, the burner went out on it for us, and so we ran up to IGA. It was on Thanksgiving Day, and we bought one of the outside ones, and my husband loves it. It's a big, tall thing, and all you do is you get the grease to a certain temperature, and it has a little thermostat on it. And then you have these big things, and you have gloves on, and you take it and you drop the turkey down into it slowly. And then you just wait. You have a thermometer in the turkey, and you wait to see the thermometer get to that temperature, and you pull that bad boy out.
Now, how long, I know it's less time, of course, in the oven, but how long does it take to
Oh, yeah.
do a deep fried turkey?
You'd have to ask him, but 25 pounds, I'm thinking it's about an hour and a half, two
Oh,
hours maybe.
wow. You know what I might
But in the
do?
oven, you're talking 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah. You know what I may do? I may just make the trip up there and just be like, here you go and get Mr. Ronnie to deep fry me a turkey and just bring y'all one and
Yeah.
let him do it. And a
Hmm.
couple of days before Thanksgiving, and I'll drive that 2.5 hours on it because I will. Yes, ma'am. Um,
It'll give you an excuse to see me.
yes, and give you gobble gobbles, turkey gobbles. Um,
Gobble gobble.
so I did a little bit of research that I wanted to share with y'all because some of this stuff I did not know. You know, you hear Thanksgiving, Plymouth Rock, the Pilgrims, that's Thanksgiving. But um Thanksgiving was originally celebrated in mid October. The first Thanksgiving was not celebrated in November at all. In fact, it was celebrated by the Pilgrims after their first harvest in the New World in October in 1621. But President Lincoln is the one who set the November date because he wanted it to coincide with the Pilgrims and landing on Plymouth Rock. So that's how we ended up having Thanksgiving in November instead of October, which is when it originally is. And I thought that was neat because I never knew that. You know, I never knew that Thanksgiving was not its original day. You know, I had
Oh,
did you know that?
yeah. Nope. I always thought it was in November.
Yeah, I had no idea. Um, so now we want to talk about some fun facts about Thanksgiving. Me and Bridget's gonna take some turns and discuss these because these are some really and again we don't know what each other's fun facts are that we come across. We may have some the same. We don't know until we get to going. So, what's some fun facts that you could tell us about Thanksgiving?
Well, I know I researched and found out the first Thanksgiving was celebrated in 1621, just like you said, and it was actually over a 3-day harvest festival, and turkey wasn't even on the menu. Did you notice that? Did you read that?
Yes, I was going to add that in there, but I left that part out. So I'm glad that you're talking about it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even in there. And you was talking about they had a thing. Now, here's what's really interesting. Um, you want an interesting fact? My interesting facts are on my phone, and I didn't print them out. If I do like this and go over there and print them out, is it going? Am I going to lose you?
I don't know. I don't know if it will or not.
Yeah. Well, you talk to them for a minute, and let me go grab my iPad. It might have showed up in my iPad. Okay.
Okay, we'll do that. So I'll go over some of my interesting fun facts about Thanksgiving while we wait on Bridget to bring her list to the table. So, a lot of y'all probably know this, but pumpkin pie, um, or not that you will know this, you probably don't know, but pumpkin pie isn't actually Thanksgiving's favorite pie. So the dessert has been an important part of Thanksgiving meals since the 1700s. However, the American Pie Council is putting an end to the pumpkin versus apple pie debate. According to its research, apple pies are America's favorite, with pumpkin coming in second. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that pumpkin pie was not a Thanksgiving favorite because anytime we've done Thanksgiving, we've always had a pumpkin pie and a sweet potato pie. And we
Well,
will
I
do
think
apple pie, but
whoever said that I ain't never had an apple pie for Thanksgiving.
now I've
Never. I
had it, but like our top pies to go to is pumpkin pie, and Jason loves Patty LaBelle's pumpkin pies every year. I have to get like three, four, five of them for Christmas. I have to get them for Thanksgiving, and he's diabetic, but he will eat the hell out of some Patty LaBelle pies. But this year I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna make them homemade. I'm gonna still get them Patty LaBelle, but I'm gonna make them homemade.
Do you know I make mine homemade every year? Do you know that every year I make 8 pumpkin pies?
Hey, okay, so when I bring my turkey to get deep fried, I'm gonna need two of those to take home with me. So I'm gonna be bringing back a deep fried turkey and two Bridget homemade pumpkin pies. Okay, we write
But the
that
reason
down.
I do that is I send one over to my neighbor, okay, every year.
Aw,
I have the whole 20 some years I've lived here. I send one home with Shelly, one home with Anna, and one home with my son Brandon now. And now that Brittany's moved out, she'll probably want one too. But I do we eat about 3 or 4 that day, and I send the rest with people.
oh, we'll make a little extra for me.
I
Yes,
would do it.
yes.
Now you know what's interesting now that you're talking about pumpkin pies, okay? Based on the Smell and Taste Treatment and Research Foundation in Chicago, this research comes from them.
Uh huh.
Science says that men are turned on by the smell of pumpkin pie.
Really?
Really.
Why?
So maybe
What
that's
is
why
it?
Jason likes. I don't know. I guess the spice is in it. That's why Jason likes Patty LaBelle pumpkin pie.
I ain't lying. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
She won't want him though if he ain't taking out the trash. I'm just saying. Um, couldn't help it. Sorry,
Hey,
baby.
we
Couldn't help
especially
it.
need him to take out the trash on the Thanksgiving day because we got a lot of trash that day.
Yes, we got a lot of cooking that we're gonna be doing. Um, oh, here's something that I want to share with y'all. And y'all, I about fell out because I thought this was so neat. Because first of all, this is one of my favorite holiday songs. But did y'all know that Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving Day song? I
I wonder how
had
that. Did they change the lyrics anywhere? Because you go jingle bell, jingle bell rock,
no.
jingle
This is
bell
what
swing,
happened. So
and
it said
jingle bell.
before becoming a Christmas holiday anthem, Jingle Bells was an 1857 song titled One Horse Open Sleigh, and its composer, James Pierpont, intended it to be a Thanksgiving Day song, but it became so popular around December the 25th that in 1859 the title was changed to Jingle Bells, and the rest is history. They didn't change the lyrics, they just changed the title.
Huh. But you know what's interesting about that? I can. It's still a Thanksgiving Day song because they start playing Christmas music at the 1st of November.
Yeah, they do. They do. I'm telling you, I love, now you talking about somebody who's listening to the radio then. I love listening to all the Christmas songs on the radio. So I love when they do that because you get a whole month of November, a whole month of December, and it. I'll say that like it warms my heart so much, but it kind of saddens me a little bit because I'm more of the old fashioned songs, and it always takes me back to my childhood. How I remember running through the house and getting ready with my brother and sister, and mama getting ready and daddy loading up the car with gifts and food, and us going over to my uncle's house where we all met up, and just had one
Uh
big
huh.
family Christmas. And we did that for years and years and years. And then, things
Yeah.
change over time, but that's such nostalgia for me. Just, it's such nostalgia.
How about that? Well, do you know the average American eats around 4,500 calories on Thanksgiving Day?
That's it. I figured it would be more than that.
4,500, the average. Now, that's the average. That means some eat less and some eat way more. So that average is somewhere in
Yeah.
the middle there.
Because I thought you was gonna
4,500
say like
calories.
maybe 8 or 9 thousand 8 or 9 thousand
That's
calories.
probably how many I eat. That's probably.
Another one that I saw is Snoopy has made the most appearances of any balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So for 44 years after the first Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Snoopy made his debut as a balloon in 1968. Throughout the years, the Beagle has been represented by a total of 7 balloons, making 39 appearances on and off through 2015 before he was replaced by Charlie Brown in 2016. But Snoopy returned as an astronaut for the 2019 parade, bringing his balloon total to 8.
Oh, that's something
I
else. I
love
love
me some
Snoopy.
Snoopy. Yeah.
I still do. Yeah, and you remember every year when we was young, it would be around October, and they would do the pumpkin patch. Charlie Brown and the pumpkin
Yes.
patch.
Oh, I
Yeah,
loved
I
it.
miss
I love.
that.
Oh, I still watch all those
So
to this day. Do
back when
you?
And yeah, I
You
do.
do
I do.
too.
I love and the old Christmas ones with the little snowman and all that stuff
Yeah,
and Frosty
Frosty and
and stuff.
Rudolph.
Rudolph. I still
Yes.
love those. So,
Oh
do you know that in the beginning, Thanksgiving days and stuff in the first few years, the Pilgrims did not have forks; they just had knives and spoons.
no, I did not know that. So they would just pull it apart with their hands.
Yeah. Mhm.
Wow. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with
Yep.
that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Some people still eat like
I
that
don't
to
need
this
a
day.
fork and a spoon. I just need fingers.
Yeah, just pull it apart and eat it. Make it finger licking good. Um,
Yeah.
let's see. Oh, here's an interesting fact. Benjamin Franklin wanted the turkey to be the national bird. In a letter to his daughter, Benjamin Franklin wrote, "For my own part, I wish the bald eagle had not been chosen the representative of our country. For the truth, the turkey is the comparison a much more respectable bird." Although Franklin didn't get his wish, his letter did inspire a song in the Tony winning musical in 1776 about the drafting of the Declaration of Independence.
Huh.
I had
How
no
about
idea.
that?
I thought that was
No,
pretty
I
cool.
didn't either. That's cool. Yeah, it is cool. So, did you know there are three U.S. towns named Turkey or have the name Turkey in it?
No.
Yep.
Really? Do you
You
got the
got
towns
Turk.
listed?
Yeah, Turkey, Texas. You got Turkey, North Carolina,
Oh,
and then you got Turkey Creek, Louisiana.
I could see Louisiana having something called that. Turkey, North Carolina.
Hmm.
We got to Google that and see how far it is from where we live.
I know. I was surprised about that. I was like, wait, that's North Carolina. I've never heard of Turkey, North Carolina. I don't
No,
know where
me
it's at.
either. That's
Uh-uh.
crazy. Um,
It is.
let's see. Oh, you know what I just realized on mine? That I did have down about turkey wasn't eating the first Thanksgiving. I didn't realize I did have that down. That's so funny. I didn't even read over that. Um I got one more fact that I'm gonna do. And
Okay.
this I did not know. But I did not know that female turkeys do not gobble. It says only male turkeys make the well known gobble gobble sound that has come to be associated with the holiday. In fact, male turkeys are even known as gobblers. Females make other noise such as purring and cackling. Yeah,
Like
I
that.
thought they all just
Yeah.
gobbled. I didn't know that
Mm-mm.
when you hear the gobble, it's just the male turkeys.
So, in
That
other words, when you started the podcast and you said gobble gobble, you wasn't supposed to do that because you ain't a male.
yeah, I was supposed to cackle. Yeah,
You're supposed to go.
yeah, cackle, cackle,
How about
cackle, cackle. I did not know that. Did not know that. That's
that's
crazy.
funny. Okay, so for you, what is you and your family's traditions on Thanksgiving? What do you like to do on Thanksgiving?
So for us on Thanksgiving, and it kind of is in this order too. So
Mm-hmm.
we get up in the morning, and automatically we turn on the Macy Day parade. And,
Yep.
we spending time together as a family. I'm in there cooking my ass off, running back and forth. So we'll do that. And while stuff's cooking, we might ride the golf cart for a little bit, come back in, I'll check on food. We'll play card games, we'll color, then we'll eat. We all usually take a nap and then we go back for seconds.
Yeah, oh yeah, and thirds and
That's pretty
fourths and
much
fifths
how
and sixths.
how we do how we roll around here. What do y'all
That
do?
sounds good. Well, I'm going to give you a little backstory for me. You have to remember, I didn't have a mom growing up, so I never knew what Thanksgiving really was because I was estranged from the rest of my family for things that had happened as well, and so it was just me and my dad. So Thanksgiving for us consisted of a pot of pinto beans or some cornbread, just like normal stuff we would eat any other day. And a
Right.
lot of times we was trying to struggle and find restaurants and find fast food restaurants that was still open on Thanksgiving Day. And but as far as like sitting down with a family, I didn't have that. So when I started having kids or when I started having a family, I vowed to have those things for my children because I wanted them to have those traditions. So
Right.
my first son, Brandon, was born on August 31st, and my very first Thanksgiving that I ever started to cook was the November after his birthday or after he was born. So he was born in August, so that November of 1990, I started doing Thanksgiving. And I have cooked Thanksgiving meals for my family every single year except for the year my dad passed away. I didn't do Thanksgiving, but I did do Christmas. And so I've done it for the last, this year will be 23, no, 33 years.
Wow. That's what I miss about my mama, because she always did Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then as we
Hmm.
got a little bit older, my sister started doing the Christmas. Mama would still cook and she would do Christmas Day, but Christmas Eve my sister would do for all of us. But Mama she always did Thanksgiving. And I
Oh,
miss that. Like, I've got some of her recipes that are family favorites and stuff, but it's still not the same as still not her cooking. And I wish I could have that back so bad. Her here
yeah.
and the house smelling of all her goodness and her food. Just, I miss my mama's cooking so much. That's when it gets really hard around the holidays, when you're used to that for so long.
I think it hits, yeah, it hits a lot of people around that
It
time.
does.
But that when my first Thanksgiving that I cooked, I only had a turkey, a little small 12 pound turkey. I had mashed potatoes and I had some stuffing, and that was pretty much it. And my dad come and eat with us, and he bragged on me and everything, told me it was wonderful and everything was wonderful. And he said, "You're
Oh,
yeah," he said your family's very lucky to have you. And I said, "Well, thank you, Daddy." So and he come and eat Thanksgiving with us every year and look forward to it. And my meals just grew bigger and bigger. And now my menu is I do a 25-pound turkey, I do a spiral ham, we do stuffing, mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, potato salad, deviled eggs. I do crescent roll. Lord have mercy, it's just so much we make. And we do ham rolls, and I do tons of desserts and tons of pumpkin pies. I'm cooking for 2 and 3 days.
yeah. That's how
It really
that
is.
that's how we are. That's one thing about being Italian. There could be four of us here, and we cook to feed a fucking army. And
Yeah,
that's just how,
yeah.
like, there's not anybody probably in this town, that has not had my mama's lasagna and spaghetti. Cause that
Oh,
lasagna, she cooked it every Christmas. Every Christmas, it was always huge pans of homemade lasagna. Oh, girl,
I tell you a
like,
story about that.
uh-huh.
I'd have to tell you a story about that.
Oh my God, I can't wait to hear that.
Remind me to tell. I'm gonna tell you our traditions on Thanksgiving, and then I'll tell you that story. Okay, so
Okay.
what we do when we get up in the morning, we're like you. We turn on the Macy's parade. I think everybody loves that. And then after that, we always watch that AKC dog show. Do you ever watch it?
Oh, I forgot we watched that too. Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
We watch that every
Yep.
year.
Okay, and then after those go off, we always eat usually around 1 o'clock. Well, I like to eat around 1 o'clock, and
We eat
then
between one and
the
two.
guys, and then the guys will end up getting full, and they cut on football, and they'll watch the football play, and you're always gonna have a damn Dallas game on, and I hate Dallas. Sorry, y'all. Anyhow, and then we all just kind of snooze, and the ladies hang out in my formal living room, and we all just talk, and we'll also kind of look and see what's on sale on Black Friday. And sometimes we've packed up and went and headed out and spent the night places and parked out in the parking lot and slept out in the parking lot for Black Friday deals. But that's pretty much our every year tradition to do that
I
stuff.
won't do Black Fridays. I did when I was younger, but I've not done a Black Friday, and oh my God, it's
Yep.
probably been 10 years maybe or more since I've done a Black
Hmm.
Friday, because they just got crazy, and I was like, you know what,
Yeah.
it's not worth me standing in line and get stabbed or shot at or pushed down and mauled.
No, I'd rather wait for Cyber Monday. I'm like you. I haven't
Yeah,
participated in it in years, but we still always look for the deals because whatever's there, we can try to get online, or you can try to get it on the Cyber Monday. But for sure,
right.
we don't do that either. Mm-mm.
So let's hear this lasagna story. I want to hear. You got me
Oh,
interested.
okay, okay,
Yeah, I got to
okay.
hear the
So what
lasagna
it
story.
is? How many people do you have come over to your house? You said a lot. How many have come for Thanksgiving usually?
Okay, so I'm at to count on my fingers. So me, Jason, JoJo, I think Andrew is coming, not sure about that. Tammy, Buddy, I Faith may be coming. So Andrew and Faith we're not sure about. Wifey, aka Heather, Jody, Bella, Kendall, Vanity. I don't think Lolo will be home. My brother and his wife, they'll stop by because they'll go eat with Larry and Joe will go eat with her mama. So
Mm-hmm.
my sister and them they go to Myrtle Beach because they always do the God, you might know what it is, Bridget. It's something down there at the beach. It's something the regatta where they do like fireworks or something like that on a boat or something. So 14 at the least 12 if Monk and Faith don't come. But at the most, yeah, it'll be 14.
We usually have 20 to 30 here at my house.
Oh wow. Oh my
I have to
gosh.
cook for all
You
them
probably have
people. Hmm.
Shelly and all of her people, Mr. Ronnie's
Yeah,
mom and daddy. Oh wow.
they
And
they
who
come
else?
sometimes. They come sometimes. Yeah,
Oh, his mom and daddy
and
don't come
y'all
every
to
time?
let y'all know. No, they don't. His mama cooks a lot of times.
Oh, okay.
And y'all, just to let you know, Shelly is my husband's ex-wife. She's my best friend now, and we've always just done holidays together because it benefits our, my bonus son, their son, a lot more for him to have everybody, his whole family, under one roof for holidays, and that's what we've always done. We love each
Yeah.
other. We get along together. So don't tell me it can't be done because it most certainly can.
Oh, I mean, it
But yeah.
definitely can be done. And I started doing Thanksgiving because my sister's always done Christmas, and I was like, you know what, I want to do a holiday to give her a break and stuff. And we don't go
Hmm.
to the beach anyway for Thanksgiving, so I've been doing actually Thanksgiving dinner at my house for the last 5 years now. And Tammy, my best friend, my cousin I told you that lives like 2 doors down. Me and her do the cooking. We do the cooking every year, and Heather will come over. She'll get here early, and she'll help us with cooking, and she'll usually bring a dessert. She makes this dessert, y'all. It's called chocolate lasagna, and that shit is so fucking good. I've never heard of chocolate lasagna, never had it until she made it, and I tried it, and it is so damn good. It's so good.
I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of that. But yeah, so the lasagna story is, let me go back to this. We all get together and we have Thanksgiving here. And then on Christmas, me and Ronnie and Brittany and my family, we, the boys and stuff, we'll have Christmas here at 1 o'clock. And then we always go to Shelley's Christmas night
Oh,
and
okay.
around 5 or 6 o'clock. And the thing was, it started last year or the year before last. I think it was last year. I can't remember. But they've always cooked like traditional, your turkey, the same thing you'd cook on Thanksgiving, they cook at Christmas. You know how that
Yeah.
goes. But they had gotten to where she works for the school system. She'd eat it several times through school and then Thanksgiving. And by the time it got to Christmas, everybody was kind of just tuckered out on eating, the holiday food. And so last year they started to do lasagna for Christmas. And a lot of us said, who in the hell does lasagna for Christmas? So when you said that, yeah, when you said that, I was like, oh God, that's just gonna be Shelly saying, "See, Bridge, I told you some people eat lasagna for Christmas." But
That
supposedly it was
is
a big hit and everybody loved it.
Yeah, because that is so funny because when we do Thanksgiving, it's Thanksgiving food. But for all of us, even when like Mary took over for Christmas and started doing Christmas at her house, it's always been Italian. We always do lasagna. But sometimes like if Mary's in the mood for turkey, or Mary always does ham. Now Mary, every even on Sunday dinners when we have Sunday dinners and stuff, almost every holiday we have, Mary's gonna cook a ham and deviled eggs, and she cooks a damn good ham and deviled eggs. Like people, when she makes her deviled eggs, they're gone. She usually doesn't have any to put up, but
Hmm.
for Christmas it's always Italian, so we always do lasagna. Once in a while, we'll be a little tired of lasagna and we'll switch it and we'll do spaghetti and homemade meatballs, or we'll do like stuffed
Okay,
shells, manicotti. But it's always Italian. It's always
how about
something.
that?
Italian for
Well,
Christmas.
now it's the second time I've heard of it because that was the first time I ever
Yeah.
heard of it. But now we're hung up on now having to eat lasagna for Christmas, and I don't like it. So
But you know what you do when you get tired of it? That's when you have Mr. Ronnie come in and let him cook his famous spaghetti, because that's an Italian dish, and get
yeah,
him to switch it
that's
up one
true.
year. Um, I know
Lord
he
have
got
mercy, he's
recipe.
gonna kill you. He gonna kill you for saying that.
I know he's like, she just volunteered me. No, I'm so sorry, Mr.
Yeah.
Ronnie. I did want to read these few things real quick before we started going into, like, with me and Bridget want to share with y'all some of our favorite recipes and some of our favorite dishes. But I had a few things down here that I wanted to share with y'all. Each year there's about 46 million turkeys that are cooked. Did not know that it was that. I mean, I knew it was a lot, but 46 million. Um, and when I was asking Bridget earlier, I was like, "What is your favorite brand of turkey?" We both said Butterball. But did you know that Butterball has had a turkey talk line for nearly 40 years? So you can call them
No,
on Thanksgiving Day if you got any questions, need any help or anything, preparing your bird, cooking your bird, whatever. They are there to answer your call. Um, Also, the majority of Americans secretly dislike classic Thanksgiving dishes, but eat them anyway. Um, Thanksgiving leftovers is what led to the invention of the iconic TV dinners. Did not know that. And last but least, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving is known as Drinksgiving. Did not know that one as well.
no, I didn't either.
Yeah, did not know
Nope.
that.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So for you, what like on Thanksgiving, what would you say your favorite dishes are that you like to eat?
So for me, there's a bunch that I could have put down, but I literally just did two recipes I'm gonna share with y'all, and I just wrote down three of my favorite side dishes. Mine are crock pot macaroni and cheese,
Mm-hmm.
sweet potato souffle, and homemade mashed potatoes. Those are three of my favorite side dishes. Now, I do like to tell you a story about the sweet potato souffle real quick. It's so funny because last year was the first time we've had it. We usually just do yams. You do yams with the sugar, the marshmallows, da 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 da. Well, Tammy saw a recipe for sweet potato souffle, and she fixed a huge pan of it, and it literally is just sweet potatoes mashed up with your sugar and butter and all that stuff. But you chop up pecans and put them on top and bake it in the oven, and it was so good. We all flipped out about this shit because it melted in your mouth like butter. But it was so funny because Buddy and her were packing up the food to bring down here because she was down there cooking at her house. I was down here cooking, and then we come together and finish whatever. And Buddy had the plate or whatever, the container, and it was in one of those aluminum foils. Something happened when he went to go put it in the car, and he hit it up against the car, and it bunched that shit all up. So they had to flatten it out and everything, and put it in that, like, sit it on another container because he had mushed the aluminum tray up and all that. But it was so good. It was so good. Now I don't know if he's gonna make that a tradition. So Tammy, make sure you ask Buddy, is he gonna, you know, smush it up again this year? But it was good. It was so good. What are some of your
I thought you was going to say he dropped it on he hit it and dropped it on the ground.
Oh no, he I don't know if he hit the trunk or he hit something on the car when they were packing it up, and it messed it up, and they had to sit it on another pan and everything. But I thought
I
that was
could
so
not.
funny. But
I don't care for sweet potatoes.
no, but you know what I love, and
What?
yeah, we got a podcast about this coming up. I don't know when we're gonna do it, but me and Bridget have decided. Look, she knows what I'm about to say. We are doing a podcast where she's got to tell me some foods that I've got to eat, that I have to eat, and there are foods that I've got to tell her she's got to eat. And she knows on that list because she's never had a sweet potato. If you can eat pumpkin pie, boo boo, you can eat sweet potato because they damn near almost taste the same. But y'all are gonna see on camera her eating a sweet potato and tell her exactly how to cook it, and exactly what to put on it because she's not just gonna cook it raw. I'm gonna tell her how to prepare it. But I can't wait till we do that episode. She ain't brought it up since we talked about it, and that's why, because she knows she's gonna be eating the sweet potato.
I'll make you eat a shit sandwich. Is what I'm gonna do.
Shit salad. But anyway,
Shit
what
sandwich.
share with us some of your favorite dishes that you like to eat for Thanksgiving.
Well, first of all, I like the ham. I like my turkey, but I love my ham. I do a pineapple and brown sugar glazed ham. Oh, it's so freaking
Oh, I
amazing.
love a
Mm-hmm.
pineapple and sugar glazed ham. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. And I love my potato salad. I love it. My deviled eggs. I'm gonna put my deviled eggs up to Mary's any day. I'm gonna put them right up there to
Really?
hers any day. Mhm.
Okay, so
And
now, all right,
stuffing.
now
I love my stuffing.
add this to your list. Okay, you got to pre-make a dozen deviled eggs. Me and JoJo eat them. We'll eat some while we're there, and then we'll take the rest on the road and eat them on the way home. So you got deep fried turkey that you got to do for me. You now have the deviled eggs, and then oh my god, what was the other one? Did you write it
I
down?
remember it. I'm not going. Yeah, I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, two pumpkin pies.
Mm,
Yeah, two pumpkin pies and a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, and I also make
that's a
really good
Christmas
stuffing
song.
too. That when we do
Do you?
Thanksgiving, I make the stuffing because they love it so much.
Well, we have a pan of the homemade stuffing, but I also like to do stovetop stuffing. That and
Oh,
everybody loves that.
really?
Everybody loves it. The savory herb, yes, they love the stovetop stuffing.
Now, when I do, now I've cooked stuffing before using that stovetop, and I love stovetop. And I've made, not for the holidays, but just like if we want a pan of stuffing at home, I'll get it and do my stuff. But my mama, um, they're by Pepperidge Farm, and I'm sure you've seen them. They've got the red bag,
Yeah,
the blue bag, and the yellow
yeah,
bag. Is that what you
yeah.
make your stuffing with? Now, what
No, I
color
make it.
bags do you use?
I use stovetop.
No, you said you do. Oh, you just use stovetop all around. Oh, I thought you said that you have like another pan of stuffing, but then you do a stovetop stuffing.
We have a pan of dressing. I call it dressing. The stuffing is what like the stovetop that goes in there. But the pan of dressing, yeah, we do have that too. But Tommy brings it he buys it from a restaurant.
Oh, okay. So they bring
Mhm.
that, and then you make your dressing with the stovetop stuffing.
No, I
Now,
don't make a dressing. I just use stovetop stuff.
is that what you stuff in your turkey, or do you stuff your turkey?
Nope,
I don't stuff. I just stuff
nope.
it with it.
I
But now
just, I
I
just
did
use
last
stovetop.
year. Oh my god, what did you say about the turkey?
I just use stovetop. That's it. Like everything in you wants to turn it into dressing. You like so you use that in your dressing. So is it dressing? No, it's just a fucking box of stovetop.
So now is
That's
it you
it.
just cook it on the stove and throw it in a bowl, and
No,
that's so.
I cook it
Oh,
in the
okay.
microwave.
Oh, girl, I'm gonna tell you what. I about fell the fuck out when I watched your chili video, and you microwaved that hamburger meat and used it. I was like, damn it, she ain't making chili the easy way. Because when I'm sitting there, and I know this is off subject, but I was like, I have got to fucking try that. And when I make
Yeah.
my chili, I'm sitting there. I give my damn hand out. I know what I look like I'm doing, y'all, but I will sit there and chop and grind and grind and grind because you got to get it fine. I never thought that, you know what, this would save me so much time. Pop this shit in a bowl, put it in the microwave, put it in my damn food processor, and boom, you got the consistency of fucking chili and not chunks of
Yep.
meat. I'm gonna
Yep.
start doing that. But yeah, so
Oh, it's so great.
I thought you were saying that you made a pan of dressing using stovetop stuff and with the chicken and all that, and like do y'all eat the pan of dressing with like the gizzards and stuff in it?
I don't know what all the one Tommy brings has in it. It's good. It's you cut it in squares and you put your gravy, white gravy or whatever on it. But in my house, and I will tell you, my family loves it. because my bonus son, if you tell him I'm doing Thanksgiving dinner and I have not made stovetop stuffing, he's not coming.
Really?
Yeah, he
You
loves it.
don't put no? Do you put something special in it?
Just what it costs for butter and butter and water.
You ain't got no secret to it.
Uh, just my love, just my love. That's it.
I mean, that's all that matters. Cause I, when I
But they
do it,
love it.
they love it.
Yeah.
You gotta be throwing something extra in there for them to be that crazy over it.
No, it's just love. It's just love. But what I will tell you that not like my bonus son, he when Ronnie and Shelly was together, all he ever ate was fast food. And I tease her about it to this day. He never really knew what home cooking was
Uh,
until me and his dad got together and we started doing home cooking. And when we first got together, my boys would eat home cooking and he'd be like, I don't want that. And so I'd make him like nuggets and fries or nuggets and macaroni and cheese. But Ronnie was like, listen, that's too much cooking. You're in here cooking two different meals for one kid. So he adopted this saying with Josh, eat it or starve. This is what we cooked,
oh,
eat it or
well,
starve. And so Josh, he started eating it. And that boy now absolutely positively loves home cooking and would give anything to come down here and eat my cooking.
tell me he can't come on the nights that you cook Coca-Cola cake and pot roast and stuff. That
He
that's
would
that's for
love
me
that.
and JoJo. That's for
He
me,
would
me and
love that.
JoJo. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'm
have to
gonna have to
cook.
get him down here to eat that.
Yeah, I only gets a little serving though. Yeah, cause shit's so good, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna always talk about that until she feeds me something else different. Cause I've had her steaks, but she was a little upset because she didn't get to cook her steaks how she usually does with her famous marinade. But they were still damn good. They were still
I
freaking
know
good.
that.
That and her baked potatoes. Now, um, let's hear one of your you can either tell one and then I'll do one, or you can tell both and I'll do both mine. But what is one of your recipes that you'd like to share with us that people can try
Okay,
for the holidays?
so yeah, we'll take turns. So y'all, what we're going to make is something called 7-layer cookies. Have you ever had those?
No, but when you told me about them, damn man, okay, I'm gonna need a batch of those to bring back for Thanksgiving too. Well, you know what? You keep talking. Let me make my list so I don't forget. Go ahead. Y'all don't mind me. I'm writing down my holiday wish list for Bridget. Okay.
Okay, so and on these recipes, guys, I'm going to go ahead and list the recipes in the description of the video. So you'll have those down there if you ever want to make these. Or you can listen to the video again and jot down what you need. So in with 7-layer cookies, what you're going to need butter, graham cracker crumbs, angel flake coconut, chocolate chip morsels, butterscotch morsels, chopped pecans, and sweetened condensed milk, and a 9 by 13 pan. So here's the way you fix that. So what you're going to do, you're going to get your 9 by 13 pan, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And then once you get your oven heated up, you're going to take your 9 by 13 pan and drop you a stick of butter in there and put it in the oven until it melts. After it melts, you're going to pull it out. You're going to take 1 cup of graham cracker crumbs.
Sorry, you said pull it out and just hit. I lost it.
Pan. You're going to take your pan
You
out of
gonna
the
take
oven.
that
Okay.
pan? You gonna take it?
Holly, she works for the damn the downy store too damn much. Anyhow,
Oh,
you're gonna slide your pan out of.
okay.
I might get this recipe out. Anyhow,
Oh,
okay, let's start over. Let's start. You're going to lube your pan out of the oven.
oh god. Oh,
We just turned Thanksgiving dirty. Damn it, we've been
oh
doing
god.
so
It's the
good.
dirty bird. Oh
Damn it.
god.
Okay, so anyhow, okay, listen. Ever how you gonna get this motherfucking pan out of the oven and how you gonna do it, okay?
Oh,
But after you melt your butter, you gonna get your pan out the oven and you're gonna put in 1 cup of graham cracker crumbs and you're gonna sprinkle it all over that butter. Then you're going to take 1 cup of Angel Flake coconut, sprinkle it all over your graham crackers. Then you're going to take 1 cup of the chocolate chip morsels, sprinkle it all over. Then 1 cup of butterscotch, sprinkle it all over. 1 cup of chopped pecans, sprinkle it all over. And then you're going to take 1 can of sweetened condensed milk and pour it on top.
You ain't
And
gonna
then put it
sprinkle
back
it?
in a. No, you don't sprinkle it. You can't sprinkle it. It's liquid. Effort. And then and and then you're gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. Pull it out, let it cool, cut it into squares, serve it, and eat that shit.
That shit sounds so fucking good. And it's funny because I'm allergic to pecans, but girl, I will eat some fucking pecans in certain things, and it's so good. I mean, my lips will swell up and my throat will itch, but other than that, I'm good. And I make this horrible sound. I'm like, and I'm like, yeah, Holly ate a damn banana, or Holly has some damn pecans and walnuts. Oh,
Oh, Thanksgiving at my house, walking
uh,
around going, uh,
yes, and my
uh,
ear, my inner ear itch, and that's the only way I know to do it. So I'm like to the yeah, I'm like to the side like a dog, and I'm going, oh god, oh
bitch
god.
be a bitch be a hoot to be around on Thanksgiving. Oh, she's a whole fucking walking entertainment show.
I am, I'm telling you. And my lips will be like, but that's when I'm like, you know what? Now I look like I had lip collagen because my lips are all puckered and swollen, and I'm like, hi. Can I get them free injection? Um,
Look like you got the bold glamour filter on.
oh god. Um, now this has become a family favorite, and it is so simple. Okay, and I think, oh god, give me something. I have laughed till like, oh my god. Oh, okay. God, that was hilarious. Look at you using that damn Halloween cup. I want one of them. I gotta get one. It's
Well,
so pretty.
even though Halloween's over, I still want to use my cup.
Oh, oh god. Oh
Yep,
god.
you missed it for this year.
Don't forget tomorrow, Bridget. We got. Oh god.
Yep, the
Uh,
stores might be sold out if we don't.
oh god. Um.
Are we gonna let everybody in on the joke?
Oh.
Y'all, this
Um.
is really the 1st of October, but we're recording all the way out to November. So Halloween hasn't even got here yet. And this
Bitch, we ain't got our
Thanksgiving we're
turkey.
recording.
We ain't got
We don't
shit for Thanksgiving.
we don't need a turkey for 6 weeks.
Oh god. I ain't even got my fucking Halloween candy.
Listen, Halloween's done past, girl.
Oh,
I'm
well, look
leaving my
then.
makeup off here.
Oh, don't let me forget
Uh,
when we done with this podcast to go ahead and order my cup so I can get it before. Oh, God.
yeah.
Okay. Now, this next recipe is really easy, and I don't know if Bridget is going to remember me telling her about it. Probably not. Because cause when I start reading it, she gonna say, "Oh," but then when we talked about it, she said, "Well, if we take this out, yeah, I'll eat it. That sounds good."
Oh, I
But
thought you was gonna make a slam on my memory.
I did. That's why I said you probably wouldn't. I said, I
I
don't know if
won't.
Bridget's gonna remember this or not, but she's probably not. Okay.
Hey, Holly, you need to fix your hair. It's like sticking up over here.
I look like a fucking cockatoo.
I can focus on is this hair right here.
There we go.
Okay, go ahead.
That bit. Oh wait, I
Okay,
got
go
one over
ahead.
here. Them's my devil horns.
I thought you get ready for Halloween. Oh, sorry, it's done past.
Oh my god. Oh god, y'all, I'm hot. I think I'm having a hot flash. Wait, are we on sex after menopause? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Here we go. Okay. So this is called sweet pea salad, and depends on how many people you cooking for. And
fuck no, I ain't eating that. Fuck no, I ain't eat that. Fuck no. Fuck no.
When I
I don't
originally
like
told her about
peanuts.
it, she said it sounded good, but minus one ingredient.
The peas.
But yeah, sweet delicieux. But anyway,
What?
delicieux. That's the brand that you're gonna use. You see, you're gonna use. When I do it, I do 4 cans of small delicieux sweet peas with pearl onions and mushrooms. I done lost her at mushrooms. She fucking hates mushrooms.
And
It's a
I hate peas.
consistency thing.
I never said this recipe sounded good. I don't know who the fuck you was talking to, but that wasn't me. Or either I wasn't really paying attention.
You probably wouldn't because you said, yeah, girl, that sounds good, but mine's 10 mushrooms. I think all you heard was just mushrooms. Okay, so, all right, 4 cans of smallest or sweet peas with pearl onions and mushrooms. That's optional. Some people just use just the regular sweet peas. I do mine with the pearl onions and mushrooms. So you're gonna do that. You're gonna do 1 block of your favorite cheese. I always do Colby Jack in it. I do 1 block, and I do my own. I don't buy it already cubed. It just tastes better when you do it yourself. It don't have that white
Mhm.
powder stuff on it. So you do 1 block of your favorite cheese, real bacon bits. Now, what I mean by real bacon bits, if you want to go get you some bacon or fry it up and put it in there, you can. But I buy the soft, real bacon bits by, I think it's by Oscar Mayer. Is that who it's by? I think, yeah. And I dump
Think
those in
so, yeah.
there. And then Duke's mayonnaise, of course, salt and pepper. Now, I don't have any measurements for the bacon bits, the Duke's mayonnaise, the salt, or the pepper. You just got to do
So in
it.
other words, you don't have a recipe.
You just got to do it to your type. Because I don't measure shit. I don't. So I literally will, I'll start with at least like, I start at least, I do know, I can tell you at least going to start with a cup of mayonnaise. And then just add it as you go if you want it more creamier, more rich, or whatever. And
So
then
in other
salt and
words,
pepper to taste.
in other words, you're telling people I've got the ingredients, but I don't have the recipe. You figure that shit out.
Well, because there's not really much to it. Because you drain your cans of the smallest of peas. You dump them in a bowl. You dice up your block of cheese. You throw that in there. You pour the bacon bits out to how many you want. Then you just do the salt and pepper and the Duke's mayonnaise. So it's really simple. Like you really don't need any measurements for it. But if any of you out there need measurements, I'll break it down for you when next time I make it. But it's real. You just kind of do it to taste or to your
I don't
liking.
do measurements either. I don't do measurements either.
Yeah. Now when I bake, sometimes when I bake, I'll use measurements, but I've done it for so long. There's a lot of shit that I don't need to measure. I'm just like,
Yeah, that's why.
what's your next recipe that you got?
Okay. They're the real the
You look like a little kid because you were like, okay.
Okay, so we this is Mr. Ronnie makes these, and they are one of Thanksgiving favorites.
Oh, let me get my
People
pen
love
and
to
paper.
come and
Might
eat
be
them.
something I need to add to my list.
They're called ham rolls, but some people call them pickle penises. But anyhow, they're called ham rolls.
Wait. Pickle what?
Pickle penises.
Here we
Pickle
go.
penis. Anyhow, what you do is you take a slice of Danish ham. We use Danish ham when we do it, and you put it on a paper towel and you pat it dry. You get because ham has that juice to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does.
Pat it dry, and you set it on a plate. And he takes uh, cream cheese and puts it on there and spreads it a little bit with his knife. And then you take a pickle. He cuts it long ways in half because the pickle's too big. Puts it in there and then rolls it up and cuts it in three. And those are called ham rolls. And everybody loves them here.
Did he make that up? Is that something he just come up with by like that
No,
actually sounds good because
it actually comes from that we know of. This family, it generated from one of Shelley's uncles, Tyro, years and years ago. He was married into the family. They're not married anymore. But it came from him. He brought them into the family. And we've just been sharing the recipe around. And even though Shelley made it for years, Ronnie still makes them better, and everybody'd rather have Ronnie's than hers.
Really? So it's Danish
Mm-hmm.
ham, cream
Uh huh.
cheese, of course,
Uh huh.
pat your ham off, and probably pat your pickle off too. You don't
Yep.
wanna
Yep.
you don't wanna get that ham back wet. But
Yep.
so and do you just use just the regular spears? You don't use like any of the like zesty garlic or not, just plain
Yep.
kosher spear
Yep.
spears.
Yep.
Damn, I believe I can make that. I'm gonna have to try that because that sounds good. I love all three of those ingredients.
Yeah. Now you don't spread the cream cheese across the whole ham. You just put it on the end, about that much of the end, about that, just enough for your pickle to lay on, and then you roll the ham up. You roll it up in it.
So you just put it down the centerpiece where the pickle's gonna go. That's where the cream cheese goes, like just a stripe of it.
Not in the center. It's, you do it on one of the ends. Okay, so let's say this is a piece of ham, right?
Uh
Okay, and this is your butter knife. You take your butter knife and you'll put the cream cheese across this one part of the end, and then you
oh
set your pickle on it. You set your pickle on it, and then you just roll it up like
oh
that.
okay.
And then once you got it in a roll, then you cut one, two. You have three pieces because you do two cuts.
Oh, okay. So you're just putting it at the beginning of the ham where the pickle goes, and you roll from there. Okay, okay. I
Yep.
was gonna say I would have took and smothered the whole damn slab of meat
Yeah,
with the
that's
cream
too
cheese.
much.
That would have been too much.
Yep.
My other recipe, excuse me, my last recipe that I'm gonna share, and then I'm done. Um, this recipe is like really near and dear to my heart, and I know I did a TikTok video on it, and I showed it. And to each its own when it comes to certain types of food. Now, I love potato salad. I don't love everybody's potato salad. There's only certain potato salad I like. I love Tammy's potato salad, my sister's potato salad. I love my mama's potato salad best out of anybody's potato salad I've ever had. Now, my mom is Italian, and she can make really really good southern potato salad. But what I love is she'll make it for Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And then sometimes she will make it when we were just in the mood. But it's Italian potato salad. So I would love for Bridget to try this because it is possibly things that she actually may eat and like, and it sounds weird, but it's so good. And so anyway, Italian potato salad, when she would cook it and when I cook it, we cook 10 pounds because it's so popular. But it's so
Mm-hmm.
easy to make because you're literally gonna cut up your dice your potatoes, you take the skin and peel them, of course. You're gonna boil them till they get fork tender, drain them. You're gonna put them in whatever you mix, and you're gonna take a carrot. If you're doing 2 pounds, you're gonna use about four carrots. When you hear it, in your head you might be like, okay, that might sound good. So you're gonna take carrots, and you're gonna shred
Uh,
them up. You're gonna shred them
right.
up real fine. Now these ingredients need to be finely diced, minced, or whatever, because if you put
Right.
chunks in there, it's gonna ruin this whole entire recipe. So you want
Yeah.
very fine, little thin strips of carrots. I'm talking about like
Okay.
a hair, like a little bit thicker than a hair.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna take a green bell pepper and you're gonna dice that fucker up into little tiny chunks, like little mint, like
Okay.
almost looking like minced pieces of garlic. And you're gonna
Yeah.
use. Mama would always use when she did 10 pounds. She did 4 carrots and 2 bell peppers, and then you throw all that in with the potatoes. Then you do
Okay.
Duke's mayonnaise. You want to use Duke's mayonnaise, salt and pepper,
Yeah.
and that's it. And when I tell you,
Okay.
you would think that it's so weird, but there's something about that damn potato salad that with the mayonnaise and the bell peppers, it and the black pepper and it just gives you these unique flavors. Like the flavors are put together so damn good. And
Right.
and everybody there's the only thing is like my brother loves my mama's potato salad, but he doesn't care for the bell peppers. Courtney doesn't care
Yeah.
for the bell peppers. Mary's not a big Italian potato salad fan. She's more southern, but like Tammy, me, even Heather, wifey, my best friend, she had never had Italian potato salad till she had Mama's, and she loves it. So this year for
Okay.
Thanksgiving, we're gonna have Southern potato salad and Mama's Italian potato salad because I made it for me and Heather said it tasted exactly like Mama's. But it
Oh,
really is good, and you should try it, Bridget, because especially if you like bell peppers and carrots. It does sound odd, but when you marry those flavors and mix it together, is and it's better the next day because when you put it in the
yeah,
refrigerator, it kind of makes like a little bit of juice or whatever, and just gets more creamier.
yeah,
Oh, it's
yeah.
so good, and it's good with
I
rose
think a
dip in
lot
it.
of foods are better the next day. Like, even though
Yeah,
I'm not a huge person for leftovers, I do think a lot of foods are like if they sit in the refrigerator and just kind of, like you said, incorporate together and just kind of mend
right.
together. I think they do taste a lot better.
I think they do too.
Yep.
But y'all, I hope that y'all enjoyed hearing some fun facts in the history about Thanksgiving. And, me and
Yep.
Bridget thought it would be nice to bring some of our family tradition to you guys' table. Try our
Yep.
recipes. If you don't, it's okay. But we thought that we would share our family favorites and what we do as a family when we're together on this amazing holiday and stuff.
Yep.
So we really hope that you've enjoyed this podcast. You got anything you want to add?
No, I think you've covered it, dear friend. I think the same thing. I think these are family traditions that we all
Yeah,
love, and like I said, we shared some good laughs. But
we did.
y'all enjoy your Thanksgiving with your family. Make sure you love one another. You know what I'm saying? Because we're never promised tomorrow. So make sure you love
Exactly.
one another. Make sure that you're good to one another, and y'all don't eat too much.
Yes. And be safe. Be
Be
safe,
safe.
especially if you're going to celebrate on Wednesday and do Drinksgiving, okay? Drink
Drink
responsibly.
skin.
Be safe. And on that
Be
note,
safe.
y'all, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. And on that note, we hope y'all have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you on the next one.
Okay, so I will tell you one more thing, y'all.
Oh,
We're trying to
well, I
do
was in a
two.
way.
We're trying to get. We're trying to get two shows started, two series, and it's called one's called Confessions. We want you to email us with your confessions. You'll stay totally anonymous, and we also want you to email us with any questions you may have because we're doing an Ask Bridget and Holly series. So if you want to tap into our wisdom and get some information about something, just give us an email and we will answer your question. Again, you can remain
Yes.
anonymous. But yeah,
Please do,
yep.
y'all. We
Anyhow,
really,
I'm
really
done.
want to hear back from y'all. We want to hear from y'all. Y'all are why we are doing this. And because
Yep,
of the support and the love that y'all give us, let us be there for y'all. Take advantage.
yep.
You use our brains. You use these two country bumpkins advice that we got. We
Contrabunkins.
got some miles and
Yep,
years upon us.
that's right.
Yes.
But
Well,
that's good.
again, y'all have a happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good night.
Bye.